As a corporate guy, it's been almost 15 years I'm working in the corporate. And one of the burning problems that, in fact, I have also faced in my corporate career is how to manage a boss. And I think you would also be having the same question in your mind that you are working with you have worked with different bosses and you're still working with the bosses, but boss is a question that nobody can answer right properly, because and you also know that your career growth and your pay scale, everything depends on your boss, so it becomes very crucial of how you manage the boss. I want to welcome to this show of your spiritual companion by none other than Mr. Narendra Malhotra, who is popularly known as a spiritual scientist, a teacher who actually coach people who do not have such answers, and he help people to meditate properly to achieve different objectives in the life. But around this question, which is a burning problem in everybody's life, especially in the corporate sector, I would like to seek an answer from our sir, today. But before that, I just want to warmly welcome to this show, because I want you to feel home, sit comfortable, relax on a sofa and have a glass of water, because this session is going to be very important, and the answer that you're going to get today can change your life. So welcome, Narendra sir, to the show. I'm really honored and appreciate that you have been providing consistent value to the audience via the knowledge and expertise that you have. And as we were having the conversation, previously, that a lot of people come back to you and give the feedback to you that your teachings, your knowledge has transformed so many people's life. So I want to understand from you how someone can manage their bosses in a way that they skyrocket their career and growth.
Sir, it is indeed a very relevant and burning issue.
Absolutely.
Particularly being faced by the professionals of corporate sector, IT sector.
I think in the government sector as well.
In the government sector as well. But much more in the corporate sector, because boss is boss everywhere, maybe in government sector. Since I retired as a government officer, administrative officer and magistrate, so boss is boss. And boss is in fact the fountainhead of all your progress, prosperity and everything. Some of you have explained in an official manner that your incremental side and promotional side and all that. It's indeed, I agree. So this topic is concerned with the corporate life and government officers' life. So I retired as magistrate and administrative officer, as I said earlier. So I will divide this topic into two parts.
Okay.
First part, I will deal in an official capacity how I kept my boss happy.
And I think that is the only secret we want to know. Like, how were you able to manage that?
And then I will come to the spiritual part. Okay. How spirituality helps you in boss management.
Okay.
Boss management means life management.
Wow.
So if I add another dimension, you are talking about official boss, there is only domestic boss also.
Okay.
That has also to be managed.
We all know that.
That has also to be managed. If any imbalance between the two bosses, management can do anything upside down.
Go for a toss.
So, whenever in the meeting, I will like the audience attention to this point specifically. If the topic is about boss management, so boss takes 4 steps.
Oh.
He's friendly with you, then he becomes unfriendly with you, then he becomes ferocious with you, then becomes firing boss. That's the worst. Oh. So I will like you to tell the audience that how to nip the evil in the bud.
I mean, even before the boss start to getting aggravate, you can probably kill that problem.
Yeah, because just he starts traveling from the zone of a friendly boss to unfriendly boss. So he has expressed his annoyance in meeting regarding non-fulfillment of some targets. It's a general feature.
Obviously, of course.
So, it is only a verbal expression. Your boss, the first sign of annoyance from your boss is the verbal expression. His face expression is turned upside down. His face is now getting red.
So you can easily read from your boss's face.
That's what natural.
That's very natural. That when he sees you, he's making faces.
And now you take help of your pen and paper. What I did was that I wrote a letter to my boss about making a subject that the reply to the verbal expression of annoyance on the part of your good self or your owners in the meeting dated flana flana for non-fulfillment of the
So who did you write that letter?
to the boss.
And did you show that letter to him, or you
Yeah, I
just kept it
posted
for
him.
yourself?
No, I posted him.
Okay.
I really posted him since whatever mechanism in the when the boss is just writing, sitting right over your head. My bosses were a few kilometers away because I was independent in my office. So you can send it by mail, and really it had a chemical change in the behavior of the boss.
Wow. That's
That he
amazing.
cared for my annoyance so well, so quickly, so immediately. He felt honored. And if you see the boss management, how to please your boss on the net, you will find a lot of
There are
things,
so many
things.
so many
That be
material and
punctual,
videos.
be well dressed, be communicative, convey to your boss about your absence and your schedules, and meet your targets.
But those are things which are very on a superficial level, right?
These are on
Nobody's
the
talking
superficial.
about the deep things.
So I did this, and I ended every letter with this 2 or 3 sentences, which were really pet on my part. That this letter of mine aims at winning confidence, blessings, and guidance on the part of your good self.
Confidence, blessing, and guidance. These are the 3 words that you guys can make a note of it.
This letter of mine aims at winning confidence, blessings, and guidance on the part of your honor as ever before. And really, I never failed. The next day, the boss was okay.
And I think only the people who think that they have a little bit of ego will never think of this, what Sir has explained.
Exactly. So, such a language I have got in plenty with me. If you want to talk to me, I can provide you. And it is available on the net how to please your boss. But the more important part is tackling your ego.
Tackling your ego. And that is what hinder your relation with
your
your boss.
egoistic attitude is the biggest obstacle in the management of the boss. Now, with the help of one visual, I will like to tell you
I think that would be interesting.
how meditation and spirituality helps in boss management. It may strange very sound that spirituality is something belonging to the ashrams, to Mahatma, to Sant, and how I have connected this aspect of spirituality and meditation with corporate world, which has got nothing of.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to have no relation with like how to manage boss, and meditation doesn't have any correlation with it.
But the common thing are you yourself. If which needs management, which needs amendment, which needs amendment, which needs incorporations, adjustments of so many things. It was this which compelled me to make a visual, which would like to show.
I think that would be interesting to make sense.
Please.
To the people.
So, with the help of this visual, I will like to tell you how to do this boss management. These arrows are going upwards. For boss management, you have to make self-management. And for self-management, you have to make ego management. Ego management, you have to do mind management. And for mind management, you have to make an input of supermind, which is possible with meditation. Once it is done, meditation provides you with supermind input, and which manages your mind, and then it manages mind. Your mind management makes successful ego management, and which makes your self management, and then boss management. And then what happens? Then 3 C's take birth. 3 C's. These are correct decision, concentration, and carefree and stress-free management of the boss. And then you are entirely a different person, and your boss will deal with you in an entirely different manner. If you are able to do this boss management, ego management, self-management, mind management, your life has altogether undergone a big change, and all the ways of progress, all the ways of prosperity, all the ways of growth are open to you.